Money stubbornly repeats the same story until you rewrite it. In the next few minutes, I'll share a concrete 4-week plan that turns wealth building from a guess into a routine you can trust. For many, wealth feels distant because the steps are unclear and the emotions are loud. This plan breaks the distance by turning big ideas into daily actions. Think of it as a sprint, not a sermon. Every week, you'll build a habit, gather data, and adjust based on real numbers. Week 1 is about your money fingerprint, where money comes from and where it goes right now. You'll learn what actually fills your bank account and what quietly vanishes from it. This is the honest baseline you need before you can improve anything. Start by listing every income source, every recurring payment, and every debt you carry. Don't judge the numbers, just collect them. Then, for 7 days, track every dollar. Use a simple notebook or a plain spreadsheet, nothing fancy required. By the end of the week, you'll see patterns you might have missed. You'll know where money leaks and where money stays. This clarity is the fuel for the next steps. Week 2 moves from map to plan with a simple budget framework you can automate. The goal is clarity and momentum, not punishment. If you can automate it, you're more likely to keep it. Choose a rule you can live with and let technology do the heavy lifting. Automation is your best ally when it comes to consistency. Try the 50-20-30 rule. 50% to needs and debts, 20% to savings and investing, 30% to wants. You can adjust the numbers to fit your life, but keep the structure. Set up automatic transfers the moment you're paid. Put 20% into a separate savings or investment account before you touch the rest. Create a very small, boring budget for discretionary spending. The goal isn't to squeeze joy out of life. It's to ensure room for growth. Week 3 is where money starts working for you. Automate investing in a simple, broad-based index fund and protect your future with a basic emergency fund. This isn't about chasing hot picks. It's about steady exposure to markets over time. Open an account if you don't already have one, and link it to your paycheck or primary bank. Schedule automatic transfers to a high-yield savings account and to a low-cost index fund. Choose a fund that tracks a broad market. You don't need a fancy strategy or a wall of charts. You want steady exposure to many companies over time. Aim to contribute regularly, even if the amount is small. Consistency compounds, while big one-off bets often fade away. Week 4 is the review week. This is where you turn a plan into a living routine. Set a weekly money date with yourself. Sit down, check the numbers, compare plan against reality, and ask what would make next week smoother. If steps were hard, look for bottlenecks, credit card debt, a flaky employer match, or fees eating into returns. Fix the easy parts first. Whenever your income rises, increase the natural defaults first. Automate more, save more, invest more. You'll feel a real shift when your money grows without you thinking about it. Now let's talk about the mindset shifts that accompany the plan. These are the invisible gears that keep the mechanism turning. Shift 1. Scarcity to sufficiency. When you see your money as enough to cover needs and still grow, fear loosens its grip. You begin to act from clarity, not panic. Shift 2. Debt as a tool, not a moral failure. You don't celebrate debt, but you acknowledge it as a resource you can plan within a framework that reduces risk. That shift changes your spending and saving conversations. Shift 3. Progress over perfection. A small, steady habit matters more than a heroic, never-failing sprint that burns out quickly. Small wins accumulate into real outcomes. Shift 4. Decisions become data, not drama. Track what works, ignore what doesn't, and let outcomes guide future choices. Your gut stays in the passenger seat. Shift 5. Spending as investment in your life, not a measure of your worth. Choose categories that yield long-term value and cut the rest. Let intention lead behavior. With these shifts, the plan stops feeling like a punishment and starts feeling like a map. It guides you through busy weeks and quiet ones alike. Here are a few practical tips to keep you on track. Keep it simple. A single credit card can make it easier to see where money disappears. Don't chase big wins. Look for small, repeatable wins that stack over time. Keep your emergency fund practical. 3 to 6 months of essentials is enough for most people, but tailor it to your situation. Guard against lifestyle creep. As income grows, resist the urge to match bigger expenses with bigger bonuses to your friends or your own ego. Now, put the plan into action. It's not glamorous, but it works when you show up every week and let automation do the heavy lifting. Consistency beats intensity. Let me reiterate the core idea. You can shift your money story by turning intention into a routine and routine into growth. That is enough to change a life over time. Finally, a quick reminder that this is a guidance framework, not a one-size-fits-all prescription. Adapt the numbers to your reality and keep your own goals in sight. If you're watching this, you already have a spark. The next step is to pick a starting point and commit for 4 weeks. Begin with week 1 today or tomorrow. Don't overthink it. Your future self will thank you for taking action. Before we wrap, here's a simple summary you can print or save as a reminder. Map your money, automate the basics, invest regularly, review weekly, and keep mindset shifts in check. That summary is your scaffold. Use it as a touchstone when distractions pull you off course. Remember, wealth building isn't about a single trick. It's about repeatable behavior that compounds. And if you want more practical plans that stay readable and practical, I've got you. We can break down another topic next time with the same clarity. Now, if you found this approach helpful, hit like, subscribe for more videos like this, and tell me in the comments what shift you're trying first. Share your starting point, your one small automation you want to set up, or the obstacle you're facing. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.